We continue Chrono Trigger, and this time we have a couple of really big events coming up. I would say today, this might be the most eventful Chrono Trigger stream if I get done all the things I want to. It is possible. It is quite possible. So last time we were here, and I'm going to explain this for people who maybe haven't played this game, just as a recap. These people can't use magic. They're all like kind of dirty, and they live in a cave. I mean, it's not their fault. The people that can use magic live in the sky, and they won't let them live in the sky with them. Anyway, that's probably all you need to know. It's not great, but, you know, they're still here. They're surviving. And, of course, now we go up this chain to a giant floating island in the sky. These things have a ton of experience points. The problem is you can't use any skills. So this is totally luck. This is completely luck. Well, I think there might be some stat-based, like, if your hit rate is up, maybe you can hit them. There we go. It's basically, yeah, Metal Slime from Dragon Quest. 100 tech points per person is amazing. There's one of these rubbles that respawns forever, and you can level up on that one. Which one, do you know? Do I know? I don't know. Again, Chrono is weird right now with his pose because he's wearing a hat that makes him extra careful. You just described the theory about how the Jetsons are in the sky and the Flintstones are on the Earth. Yeah, it's that. Except I don't know if in the Jetsons they're like disallowing the Flintstones from evolving. Those fucking Jetsons. I knew there was something off about them. And you knew! But then there's also like the whole idea of the Prime Directive in Star Trek. Okay, so if the Jetsons have advanced tech and they interfere with the Flintstones and try to evolve them, does that go against the natural course of their evolution? So in Star Trek, the Prime Directive is, yeah, they're on this advanced starship and they have all this technology like replicators and teleport kind of devices and advanced medical techniques, all this amazing shit. But the Prime Directive states that unless a society invents warp travel, which allows them to go faster than light, they're not allowed to interfere. They can't just go down there and be like, hey, yo, check this out. Here's Beastie Boys. You know, if we're talking about the J.J. Abrams movies, I'm sure he would just show them the Beastie Boys. Because also, if you evolve a species too fast, that could be a problem for everybody. Chat, if the Vulcans, Spock's race, came to Earth right now and they gave us faster than light travel and we brought them TikTok and we brought them like the kick yourself in the balls challenge and like politics. I'm not saying space doesn't have politics, but our particular brand of politics, especially right now, is very depressing. Do the aliens need this? So therein lies the argument of like, are we just gonna like bring nukes and like, you know, bullshit? So I don't know if the Flintstones deserve, is what I'm trying to say. They don't deserve to evolve. Fuck them. But what's funny is in Star Trek, they break the Prime Directive like constantly, because that's part of the writing of the show, is some unwinnable situation that a species is put in, and Picard is like, no! We should not evolve them! And then Data's like, well, sir, if we don't, a volcano will kill all of them. You're right, Mr. Data. It is in this situation that we should think and really choose our moments to not follow the directives that bind us. And Kirk is just like, are there green women I can bone? And Spock is like, sir, it is most logical to assume there would be. Scotty, land us on the planet. It's me, Kirk. I would like to show you the Constitution. We had a great president once by the name of Grover Cleveland. Here's Mount Rushmore. It's beautiful. Mount Rushmore is the best series of rocks. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it just depends on the show, because Picard usually is the diplomat and he has to like really think about these things. Janeway in Voyager just does whatever the script tells her to do. There's almost no consistency in her character. Sisko would just punch. No, Sisko's pretty Picard-like in a lot of ways, especially as time goes on. But Sisko is faced with some, I mean, he's a wartime dude. So, anyway, point I'm trying to make is different shows do different things with the Prime Directive. And in many cases, there are episodes where it's like, you shouldn't do that because you're breaking the rule that we set, and then they just do it anyway. And sometimes for good reason. And sometimes not for good reasons. And that is why I think we should nuke the Flintstones from orbit. Turn that Flintstone into fucking glass. The Glintstones. Vinny, were you a fan of his song, The Thong Song? That's when I knew he would make a good starship captain. Let me see that. Ow, wow, wow. See that? Ow, 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 ow. I just didn't understand, like, at the time. I thought thongs were flip-flops. I was young when that song came out, but I didn't know right away that he was talking about, like, that fabric that goes between your ass cheeks. And I was just thinking, like, wow, this dude really likes, like, sandals. He's a sandal enthusiast. Big hand. Big hand, okay. Yeah, you know, it's like Snoop Dogg's actual name is Snoop Davis. Cisco, I believe his last name is Schneider. His full name is Cisco Schneider. So I sick reference to Snoop smoking feet. Now Chrono is dead. The channel still says RZ. I switched it to Chrono Trigger. I think it's okay now. I don't think this load vest is going to be... Oh, it is by 1. Considering that this armor that everyone's wearing can actually absorb attacks, like spells, and give them health, the vest isn't worth it. This is the one that respawns? Alright. We'll find out. I hope so, because this sucks. Look at this. We're missing. Oh, no. Thank you, Ayla. Come on. Come on, just do one more couple... Yeah, one more round of attacks. We got this. We got this. Yeah, Ayla! You have to save and reset and reload. Really? I might not know about this. I don't know if I've known about this. It's worth it if you want techs early. I don't need to do too much grinding. I'm fine with the game's like progression as is, but I'm gonna try one time. It's also good, yeah, if you want all your party members to have all their stuff, this is good. But I don't think I ever really did this. Wow, yeah, it works. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Maybe you can get ice and fire sword too. We'll do one more. Someone just said, does Ayla have Instagram? Asking for myself. Brave and honest chat member is exonerated by fellow chat members. Still have to deal with the imp, so that was like a waste. Yeah, every Listen, every Ayla comes with their very own dactyl. So it might be worth it. And you can, listen, if you need to, you can use propyldactics. Dactyl, fuck. Escape up. Come on, don't miss. Come on, don't miss. Oh man, point blank. It's like RimWorld. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Well, we ain't getting this one. Got one hit that's gonna run away in a second, unless Chrono gets, no. They do run. I mean, I remember my first couple playthroughs. I would lose a lot of them. I want to see if I can run from this fight. Try one more time. We'll move on. My first playthrough of this game, I was stuck here fighting rubble for like 30 minutes because I had the worst fucking luck and all my attacks would miss for some reason. They wouldn't fucking run. Made me hate this game for like a solid day or so. Wow. Sorry, dude. Steely shoe. Well, we need one good hit. There we go. All right. All right. And that wasn't really enough to get them their next moves. Chat, if I do one more, if you knew one more. It's a good omen. Running away from that fight that early seems like a good omen. All right, first hit is good. Awful pasta. Oh, it's so bad. Well, get it, Chrono, get it. Yes, Marl, good. No, one more. We need one more. Baby, yes, please. Haste is a really, really good spell. You're close to learning Luminaire. We might get it naturally. And we're not that close. Poor Robo got no experience. No Oreo for Robo. Let him get a pity sniff. Why'd you say it like that? A pity sniff. Did you really need to say it like that? Robo has big hand now. I'm starting to think that paid chat members have changed their job descriptions from ask about Redbox to say deranged shit. Yeah, except I'm not paying them for that. If anyone here knows Rick Beato, can you send him my music? Thanks. That's the only way to become a famous rock band these days. Who? Oh, he sells his Beato book? You know about the Beato book, clearly. His what? His Beato book. It's only $100. Come on. I saw his YouTubes about why songs are good. I like when he says songs are good. That's my favorite video of his. He's like, songs are just so nice. I like when they have melody and music. Vinny, I was in the top 0.1% of Third Eye Blind listeners last year. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Who made you do it? Was it Third Eye or Blind? He listened to that one song? Yeah, that's just that Superman song on repeat. You know, I joke about that. I know they have other songs, and I know that there's better songs, but I have a number of friends that don't realize that the band Blur actually had an outstanding body of work. And not just, woohoo! Well, I'll be later on! It's a little bit more to their music than just that one song that got very popular in the US. And they're amazing. Blur is one of my favorite bands. I love them. So when I joke about their Third Eye Blind's one song, I am very aware that they have more than one. Right, just like XTC. XTC is another band I wish was better known because they may be one of my favorite bands ever. It's a good mix between like 80s pop and psychedelic 60s and new wave and they do all kinds of stuff that's like really interesting. They're only making plans for Nigel. That's anyone would know that one, I think. But or many people would know that, but there's a lot of great ones. Can streamer yodel, please? That's a cool message. What's a good XTC album to start with? Drums and Wire and Skylarking. Skylarking might be the answer. Black Sea's great. I'm not giving you a good answer. Skylarking. Best Wilco album. I still think it's Yankee Hotel Foxtrot, but Summer Teeth is amazing. A Ghost is Born is amazing. Pearl Edge. That's for Frog. Who's the band with the smallest fan base that you enjoy? Probably Jizzlock. I like the Beatles. Black Rabbit, Dead Meadow. A couple local bands that I've seen live that I don't remember their names. I know that doesn't help. Thoughts on Lemon Twigs? I've been listening to Everything Harmony a lot, and I love them. And I hope they tour so I can see them in New York because I really, really like their music. What about thoughts on Flimsy Steve? Flimsy Steve, hang on a minute. I know how to... Does it sound like this? That does a lot of damage. Did you just have that ready? Pre-planned bit. Okay.
It's not a pre-planned bit or pre-recorded bit. Where do you go, Flinty Steve?
I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, I got a time hat. In a game about time. It's about time I got it. Prevent, stop, and slow. I'm not sure which party I want to use for this. You know what? Maybe I'll use this party. Shit, if only I could get Uzi Punch. This big cage? What's happening? Yeah, it's this boss chat. You know what that means. You can charm it for a speed tab. He's got a funny face, and he has an interesting body. Can you charm his hands, I wonder? Yeah, I know, chat. I know. I know what it looks like. You can charm the hands. Oh, no. Chat, do the hands have anything or no? It's so big. What is the fight? It's a big fight. It's a big moment. Someone said I've never noticed until now. How do you not notice? I don't think that worked. Oh. Could heal with Robo. All right, one's down. Try one more time to charm a hand. I don't know. It's the thought that counted. Yeah, that's got to be bullshit. This boss is violating the GASM policy. Yeah, but I mean, as we've learned from chat members, only if you let it. The gasm is in the eye of the beholder, I think. Just because he did something weird with his hand doesn't mean anything, really. I mean, it could be any hand motion. Watch this. This is a really good move for this. Insta-dead. Fuck it. What's Boogie? Hang on a second. I want to see what Boogie is. Halts all enemies? Oh. Oh yeah, it's this one. Got it. That doesn't work on bosses. Man, we have this boss stun locked. I don't think we're doing another twister. Dead. Look, it looks sad. It looks sad with its jaw off. Melchior? Indeed, I am Melchior. Have we met before? More importantly, can you tell me anything about the Ocean Palace? I see. The Queen has degenerated to that degree. The more energy the Mammon machine absorbs, the further the Queen degenerates. Her spirit has been stolen by the infamous immortal Lavos. We must flee. The seal has been broken. The mountain will collapse. So, we've obviously met Melchior, but we met a different version of Melchior, perhaps. Mountain of Woe is about to crumble.
Mommy, the mountain's gonna fall.
Rip Mountain. Lavos sleeps deep underground while consuming the energy of this planet. If the Mammon machine is brought closer to him, he may awaken. We must hurry before it's too late. Elder, Shala is here. What? Shala's here? Miss Shala, why have you come to such a miserable place? Stop degrading yourselves. We enlightened ones were once the same as you. The only difference is that we are under Lavos' control. What a filthy hovel. Melchior, after the Mountain of Woe fell, I thought I would find you here. Is it safe for you to leave this place? Or the palace, rather? That no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is now operational. Then all is lost. But without me, the Mammon machine won't work. I have turned my back on that evil device. I've kept the Skyway open. Hurry. You must stop my mother. Why don't we keep it right there? Dalton. My dear, your presence is required elsewhere. Dalton, leave her alone. The geezer speaks. Silence, old man. You'll come to the Ocean Palace with me. Do anything funny and Shala's dust, got it? Shala. It just bitch slapped him. The Queen's children all seem to have a problem with authority, don't they? Stay back. The life of this woman means nothing to me. Shall we get going, Shala, dear? Your mother awaits. Except they need her. He's lying. He was bluffing. Mr. Melchior. I'm all right. But we must save Shala, or else... Impossible. Even though it's coming from you, Melchior. If the Queen is allowed to fulfill her scheme, all life as we know it is doomed. Chrono doesn't even have to speak. He just says, he just like nods his head or shakes his head. He's like, no. And then the music plays and that's all that's needed. You're willing to challenge the Queen. You've done so much for us, and I don't even know your names. Gramps used Red Stone, help Chrono. Now Ayla help you. What are you talking about? Chrono, let us hurry. Wait, take this with you. It's made from the same red stone as the Mammon machine. With it, you can destroy the machine. You've done so much for us. I don't even know your names. Chrono, Ayla, and Robo. Shala's been abducted, but without sorcery, we can't do a thing. Favorite Kraftwerk album? Oh, the Man Machine? Yeah. Long ago, we read that already. Use Marl? Marl. Marl. It's likely that Dalton came here using the Skyway that Shala created. I mean, it is kind of Marl sauce, considering we now have 2 Marl emotes. One made by Lumpy Touch. Lumpy also made the animated new emote. I think Skeletal Gadget made some of the other new ones. It's hard for me to remember. I'm trying my best. But really, really good emotes. I appreciate them. It's nice to have Chrono Trigger emotes. And Grey Leno emotes. All right. Vinny, favorite Goblin Cock album, please. Giga Gaia. Don't forget to bring whoever you want tech points to the mountain. Wait, what? Are you? We did that already. Did you just join? Yeah, you just joined. Yeah. Dial-up chat member. We all had it at some point. But we get the music again. A lot of people here at this place right now are kind of unaware of what's going on. The Queen has sealed the elemental weapons. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, we actually kind of got those. Well, we got one. They say, you know what's weird? They say elemental weapons. That ends up being that pyramid that we actually ended up getting. And it's like, oh, it's an old plot. Oh, that's right. When that was a different area entirely. Because it's a sword for Chrono or a hat. It's a good hat, to be fair. Also, this seems like a fairly inefficient way to get about, to travel around the islands of Zeal here. Oh, hang on a second. There's also some spots that you never get to go to in 1200, 12,000 BC. But yeah, I guess if you want to go from Inhasa to the main island, you either have to fly over or you have to just be cold for a little while. I wonder what's in this forest over here. I mean, there's not really a lot of places to live here in Zeal. It's like one place where you sleep. There's a forest. There's this place where they do research and the palace. The way I view RPG worlds like this is that it's an abridged version of the actual world itself. In my mind, these places are much more expansive. Like, for example, when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out next week, that's like the version of the world that is more full than what we were shown in 97. It's not 100% canonical because it's not what was intended originally, but I like to think of it as like, oh, it's an expanded look at that kind of thing. And yeah, in my mind, Zeal actually is quite a bit more than just 4 buildings. But I've been wrong before. Abstractions from limitations can be so cool. I agree, there's something like kind of magical about it. It makes you want more too. Like this whole area, I'm always happy to get here when I play this game because it reminds me of the first time I got here, for one, which was like a mind fuck. And then 2, it's also like, because there's just a limited amount of stuff here, I kind of want to see more of it. Are those statues that are everywhere supposed to be Lavos? Which ones? Not this, right? Or this? Probably not. I mean, looks like it's got wings. I don't know. I actually never really thought about that. This is the Mammon Machine. That symbol. The symbol of Zeal is the Mammon Machine. These, I mean, those, what looks like wings kind of look more like Lavos spikes. It could be one of those things where they, you know how like, people have, abstractions of things that they worship. Maybe they don't know what Lavos really looks like, so this is their assumed form of it. But it does, it could be their interpretation. The center of the universe it is. That man's a newcomer, but his accurate prophecies have earned the Queen's trust. He's a drifter. I think we read this. So I don't think there's a whole lot of new dialogue here at the moment. That new is doing a terrible job guarding this. The mem machine, you came to see it? Yes. Just as I thought. Unfortunately, the Memon machine has been moved. The Memon machine was moved to the Ocean Palace to obtain the raw energy of Lavos. Why was it called the Memon machine? What is Memon? What do I mean? Greed? Well, there you go. That kind of sums it up. The demon of greed. I don't think we talked... Weirdly, I don't think we talked to the plant lady. Wow, what strange clothing. Visitors, do you like plants? Yes. Oh, you're just like me. But the queen ordered me to burn this sapling I received from the Guru of Life. She said it was a magical sapling with powers to cure the environment. What shall I do? Secretly plant it. You're right. Even if it is the Queen's command, the Guru of Life gave it to me. I can't burn it. I'm gonna grow it with love. Someday it may save the environment. Again, doing a terrible job guarding the throne room. Queen took Shala with her to the Ocean Palace. We enlightened ones will finally attain immortality. The Ocean Palace is complete. Zeal will rule forever. I kind of don't think they care. Well, also Dalton's here. So. Phooey! Why is the prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck with the guard duty? Huh, there you are. I let the prophet go, knowing he'd mess up sooner or later. But I've no use for you anymore. Your history. I don't think I have the triple tech. Oh, I do. I do. You get that early. God damn it. Well, we're really getting them balls. Yes, indeed. Darn. Burp. Ah, Chrono's gonna die. Forgot. Forgot to keep Chrono healed. No! Going to be immortal! I can't be beaten now! Just bounces. Love that. Love this. I truly believe that this music, this song maybe in particular, helped define my music taste. The black energy grows. Something scary is waking up. Well, we'll get back to it in a bit. Shala, raise the power of the Mammon machine to its limit. Shala, you dare to disobey me? All right, Mother. It's a weird line read. Sorry about that. Oh, what a bright splendor. The incredible power of Lavos. Yeah, Queen Zeal kind of blows. Perusing the bio could have saved her, possibly. Little perusal. I may need to bring Luca. I will need to bring Luca. Where did Vinny go? Vinny's listening to the music. This song or Black Omen? This one. It actually pains me to not listen to it for a minute by going into that menu. I might be overselling it, sorry, but I do really enjoy it. Do these enemies have anything good to steal? I know there's some enemies with decent steals somewhere around here. Gold studs? Oh, yeah. At some point, we're going to end up bringing Ayla back into the equation. But for these flying weird eyeball bats, you kind of need to have one of the main three. Lightning, fire, and water. You're thinking of the Black Omen enemy steals. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, the area looks cool too. It's like a weird mix of magic and futuristic. Some pretty strong design. Also, is that supposed to be Queen Zeal in the walls? I never thought about that before. Is that like maybe her visage? Kind of looks like it. I never even considered that, ever. Relief sculptures? Yeah, perhaps. Ah. Oh shit, where is that? It's that hidden treasure chest over there. I think I have to get that from the other side, yeah. Is that statue Shala? That's the, I don't really know. I mean, some of it I've always just kind of taken as just vague. Oh, oops. Vague statuary. Statuary. Vague magic booby lady. For some reason, I read that as lobby. Like booby lobby, and I'm like, well, it's in the lobby, I think. Is this the lobby? Maybe it is. Speaking of lobbies, I was watching, you know that YouTuber Walk With Me Tim? Some of you are aware of this. He's basically what he does is he just stays at hotels. That's it. Once in a while he comes up in my recommendeds. He stayed at a hotel near a volcano and it fucking erupted. And like some of the hotel was made from like volcanic material. No, he's fine. He's fine. I forget where it was. Do you remember where that was? Did he use a black light and look for mosaics? He doesn't do that. He does look for bed bugs. Iceland. Yeah, I believe it was Iceland. And the hotel was like right near the fucking... That's a nice sword. It literally right near the fucking volcano, and like they had to like evacuate every guest in the middle of the night. Volcanic eruptions happen basically daily in Iceland. It's fucking fascinating. And everyone was fine, but they did figure out like, yes, we need to get the fuck out of here, and so they did. I forget which one heals which. Oh, right, okay. Not yet. I forget what you have to do here. I think there's just 2 buttons that need to be pressed. Pretty sure that's it. Those 2 floor switches. Hell yeah, Frog. Frog is now very powerful again. All of these random swords that you find in Zeal are more powerful than the Masamune. It's okay. The hell? For now. For now. They are at the height of their civilization. That they are. I wonder if there's vomitoriums and orgies. There's another frog sword over here that gives you some more magic, but the demon hit is more hidden, and it's better. It's actually better. Imagine most of the Zeal is just stuck in bed sleeping all the time. Again, I think sleeping is great. I would sleep a little bit more if it didn't mean I felt like shit afterwards. Why am I not doing this right, chat? Am I dumb? What am I not pressing? I played this game a dozen times and now I don't know how to fucking... Blue buttons on the ground. Out here? Or in other rooms? Because I... Four switches total, 1 in each corner. Oh wait, no. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Forgot about this area entirely. Vinny, you need to hydrate yourself properly before going to sleep. I fuck with electrolytes. I fucks with them. Is that like modern slang? Did I just do it right? There it is. Hey, Merv. This guy said he fucks electrolytes. You're gonna watch this guy's streams. He's crazy. Ah, Larry. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, Larry, that sounds really great. I'll watch that guy.
Fuck. It's either Fozzie or Barney. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Vinny, I can't tell if you're doing Simpson voice or Muppets. Mupsons. Simpets. Nah. That's just a guy named Merv. Mom, I wanna fuck electrolytes. Because the streamer, the influencer I watch and enjoy so dearly and greatly, said that he likes to fuck electrolytes. Tucker, you stuck your dick in a fucking fluorescent tube. Yeah, electrolytes. Anyway, I just got Luminaire. It's the best tech for Chrono. It's really good. Best spell in the game, pretty much. It's quite good. Quite good. It's a nuke. If you run into those fellows, you have to fight them on the way down. Like, or when you get down here. This guy's called a Thrasher. No! We were having a thrash. We were going so fast. We were wanking to Thatch. Thatch? Yeah, Maggie Thatcher, no? Listen, it's not up to me. It's Paul McCartney's a genius to come up with lyrics like that. I like that dude creates the enemies and then just runs away. Who is he? Did you see that Paul got his original Hofner bass back? Yeah. It was missing since 72. Someone apparently stole it or something and then just held on to it for years. Because how the fuck do you sell Paul McCartney's Hofner bass? Like, someone's gonna know. Like, why do you have this? But yeah, he finally got it back in 2024. Crazy. The ancient red rock has been passed down through the ages. From it, a magic pendant and a knife were made. We embody Melchior's dreams sealed within the knife. Now hurry, if you plan to confront the queen, we're counting on you. Ah, I can feel it. Pulse of eternal life. Dark force, wild energy. The Mammon machine, Your Majesty, it's too dangerous. Mother, don't stop, Shala, we're almost there. Immortality will be ours. Zeal will have the glory it deserves. Too long have I waited. Similar happened to Picard's chair from TNG. Stole it. Yeah, I saw that. Someone stole it, and now it's on sale. Picard's original chair from seasons 2 to 7. Muscle fusion, eh? So I think it's going to end up being probably... I'm going to guess that the final price of that's going to be $500K, and that Mike Stoklaza from Red Letter Media will be the eventual owner. And he will make Jay sit in it to host his Star Trek talk shows with Rich. And pour beer on it. And throw it around a set. Vinny, waste your money on it. No. I gotta be honest though, there's a life-size Watto Pepsi promotion. And I considered it. But it's just like a hassle of shipping, and it's $2,000, and even if you haggle it down, it's clunky, McClunky, it's bulky. I'm gonna have it for a bit and then fucking have to store it where I have no room for it. Like how funny is a full-sized Watto statue gonna be for how long? Vinny will fund it. I understand. Thank you, chat member, but it's such a fucking hassle that it wouldn't even be worth it, in my opinion. Drill a hole in it to get more use out of it. All right. I just got to stop streaming, I think. Like forever after that one. What if it was full of Lucas's lost gold? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, is that like an urban legend? My brother in Christ, you read it out loud. You're right, but you could have said my streamer in Christ and it would have been funnier, I think.
Hey, you. Did you steal my buddy Glimbo's gold? So, did you do it? Come on, eh? Well, my buddy says that you stole his gold. Are you sure about that? All right. So you won't mind if I check your pockets then, huh? Oh, will you look at that? My buddy Glimbo's gold. You lied to me, but you committed a bigger sin than just lying to me. You lied to Glimbo. And nobody lies to Glimbo and gets away with it.
Even better with the music. But yeah, it's the hassle of shipping the Watto that's more of a problem than anything else. And there's like 5 different Wattos for sale currently. There's like a number of life-size Wattos. But yeah, McCartney getting his bass back is cool. I was wondering if he was going to use it on stage, and I'm sure he will. But with his other Hofner basses, like he just fucking throws them to his stage-hands. Like he will actually take a Hofner when he's done playing a song with it and throw it. The way McCartney sees it is if there are dents and dings on it, it just personalizes the instrument even more. I mean, that's no reason to throw the guitar in case someone misses it. Well, when you're Beatle rich, you can do that. That's like a different level of rich. But at this point, do you think McCartney even needs the money? Like, he still tours and he still releases albums because he genuinely loves writing and playing music, which, you know, I get it. I think that's a really beautiful thing about music is that you can... With sports, it's a lot harder because when you hit like a certain age, you kind of can't do certain sports. You can't do certain physical activities anymore at risk of serious injury. Chad, I've made a horrible mistake by Chrono's gonna die. I don't know why I did that. I should have picked them off one by one. Oops. But music you can kind of still do. I mean, Leonard Cohen was putting out, like, his last album was incredible, and he was real old. Like, you can still make music, you can still play music, and it is an endlessly fascinating hobby. And there's always something to learn, even if you're in your fucking 70s with music. There's no stopping. You just can keep learning. It's really a wonderful. It's a wonderful. Look at John Williams. Sure, some of the movies he's been scoring haven't been all that memorable, but his work is amazing, even in his 80s. Like, dude's a fucking legend. Uematsu, Mitsuda. I mean, these guys are getting a little older. They're not like John Williams old, but I think rock music is a little harder. Like, I kind of don't want to hear anything that Aerosmith is writing at the moment, if I can be perfectly honest, if they even are. Just to throw out an example. And then again, I kind of didn't want to hear what Aerosmith was writing in the 70s, but I wasn't around for it. But some people remain, I think, interesting artists. Like Bowie released some great work in his later years. Tom York and Johnny Greenwood are still doing great shit. Trent isn't doing Nine Inch Nails shit, but his stuff is amazing. His soundtrack work is fucking incredible. Tears for Fears put out a great album. Blur put out a great album. Damon's still putting out some good music. Maybe not as good as the glory days of like Gorillaz and Blur, but it's still quality. There's one more example I was going to put up. I forget. And this is just the genre of music I most resonate with. I'm sure there's examples of 1,000 other older musicians who are just getting better or are still awesome. Josh Homme, well, he's only 50. That's not... I know it seems like I'm some kind of ancient, like, elder god at this point, or demon, depending on how you look at me, or just elder frog. But when you hit 38 yourselves, chat, and you look at a 50-year-old like Josh Homme, and you see him live, and you're like, wow, this dude's kind of amazing still. David Byrne's putting out great music. Yeah, 50 doesn't seem a whole lot like an old anymore. Someone said, I hope to God I'm not making it to 38. You know what? I hope you do, because 38's not so bad. It's definitely, there's an adjustment, for me at least, and there's memories and, you know, people who are no longer in my life, and that's okay, that's life. People come and go. I'm just saying people that moved or whatever, you know. But at 38, I can still play my music. I can still do what I love to do. I still feel good. And I'm happy to be here on this planet. And I enjoy spending time doing what I enjoy doing, whatever that may be. Music, streaming, hanging with my buddies, whatever. It's you know, glad to be here. But I would have agreed with chat member, you know, like the whole Hope I Die Before I Get Old lyric from The Who. That's like, yeah, when you're in your teens or 20s, it's like, I don't want to fucking make it to that old shit. Fuck all that. And then you get there and you're like, hey, this isn't so bad. Also, yes, everyone in their teens and 20s has a British accent like Mick Jagger. That's just how it goes. Sorry. You made it this far. Maybe I underestimated you. But this is the end. They will take care of you. Come, Golem Twins. What about joints falling apart and chronic pain, though? I have a little bit of tinnitus, but otherwise I'm doing pretty good. It's still worth being here, so don't be saying silly shit like that. That's silly shit, you know? Okay, we want to use water attacks on them. Someone said, I'm 43 tomorrow and I'm in the best shape of my life. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. I'm not. But I mean, I've never been in the best shape of my life. Maybe when I was a baby. I mean, I'm fine, but yeah, I'm, I'm not like... Yeah, good for you, chat member. I'm happy to hear that. Being in your 30s and 40s is nice. You could just say shit and people listen to you. I just make stuff up at the store. Yeah, exactly. You just make shit up. And like the store people have to like listen to you like they discovered cave scribblings that have like magical artifacts emblazoned upon them. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot Luca can do right now other than heal, but that's okay. Vinny, have you ever wondered out loud how weird it is to call a hot dog a glizzy? Probably live on stream, yeah. Never too late to enjoy the gym, Vin. I don't think I would enjoy it, but I could see myself doing it. I just, you know, I like to walk, and the winter makes that a little harder. So unfortunately, that doesn't happen very much, but I walk and I sing and play guitar. Does that count? I can walk many miles a week. No more fried chicken. Well, it just so happens that Tuesday is my fried chicken night, and I can't argue with the rules. We need a little bit of frogs. Oh shit. We need some magic here. Again, the ice magic is the weakest. Robo has the blue mail, so I probably should have brought Robo along or just switched out, but I forgot. Someone said this was the first fight in the game that I wanted to punch my TV for. Oh, make no mistake, this fight absolutely blows unless you just stick to water magic. However, I'm going to use Delta Storm a couple times. Or maybe just once. Actually, this might not be a great idea. Okay, that's not the best idea. In fact, that's kind of a terrible idea. Specifically because it activates that. And because it attacks all enemies, and therefore is not particularly powerful on a single target. So yeah, I mean, it's not the most glamorous way to win the fight, but it's a safe and easy, not easy, but you know, it's a way to do it. What I should have done was brought Robo and had Robo heal, or Marl. Marl with haste and healing would have been fucking awesome for Frog and Chrono to just keep doing this. And that would have been the fight. It would have been no problem. But at the moment, we're just blowing through items. Oh well. Vin, Frog is absorbing fire. Yeah. All right, let's try something. We have to hope that he hits Frog, though, and not anyone else is the problem. Actually, the fire move is kind of not that bad, and Frog can do the healing. Oh, we won. You actually brought Robo to this fight instead of Luca in 2016. Okay. Yeah, I try to mix it up a little bit, even if it's not a conscious decision. They beat the Golem twins? All right, this calls for the Golem boss. What's this strange force? Could this be Lavos' energy? I've got a bad feeling about this. All my work will be in vain if I expire before I'm immortal. This is your lucky day. Bye-bye. Just fucks off. Will you be showing the next animated scene? I will at the end of the stream. If people want to queue up, I'd appreciate it very much. If not, I understand. But if you want to queue up the videos, I will show them. Because there's some good stuff happening. I'm going to stick with this party for now. This is the Hall of the Mammon Machine. Now is the time to turn back. No. Is that new dead? Comic relief new. Maybe. We shan't allow thee to meddle with Lavos, Queen. We just made it in time. It's a pity, but I'll have to turn this machine off. You're... Help! Shala. What are you doing, Shala? I need your help here. Chrono, use the old man's knife to stop the machine. Quickly, Chrono, there's no time. Here we go, Moone. Ready, big brother? Just kind of becomes the sword. This is the Masamune. The Mammon Machine? It's coming. No, stop. The sword alone can't stop it. It's a slightly confusing event that transpires here with that sword. The knife turns into the sword and then, you know. I believe it is possible. Look at that. I believe it's actually possible to win this fight if you do New Game Plus, but you have to be like massively overpowered. And now Chrono's confused and laughing. You get the dev room ending if you kill it here. I gotcha. Because they just like, seriously, I feel like they overpower Lavos there. I've waited for this. Oh, it's Magus. Who could have known? I've been waiting for you, Lavos. I swore long ago that I'd destroy you, no matter what the price. It is time to fulfill that vow. Feel my wrath, Lavos. What do you think you can do? A false prophet. He'll be a snack for the great Lavos. Mother, please stop. His power can only end in ruin. Get away from there, Shala. The almighty life force of Lavos lives in all of us. You are a part of it. You cannot change fate now. Oppose me and I will destroy you also. Help. Come, prophet. Feel the power of Lavos. My powers are being drained. It's like I'm delivering prequel dialogue. I won't be beaten. I survived the darkness to defeat you, Lavos. Take this, Lavos. What? It doesn't work. Foolish one. Your measly power can't touch Lavos. This is from me to you. You shall enjoy eternal life as a part of Lavos. Are you all right? At this rate, we'll all... I guess thou art mine to defeat. Halt, Magus. Science has finally failed me. Shala, are you all right? Please escape. Chrono, humans can't hope to defeat it. Oh, you are Chrono. Why don't you do as Shala says and run away yelping in terror? Isn't your life precious to you? Oh, that's a repeat. The fuck was that noise? Why then? God damn it, controller. Got me the cables loose. Are you kidding me? This is the worst time for this to happen, game. I actually... Wow. Worst timing. Haven't given up yet. What do you hope to do? You challenged Lavos with that battered body of yours? See the power of Lavos and feel his wrath. I feel like you can kind of deliver these lines with a quiet smolder as opposed to just like outward crazy, like loud evil. But, you know, it varies. Desist, Chrono! Stop, Chrono. Chrono? Chrono. He's actually dead, by the way. Like, if you watch the frames, you see his body melt away. I mentioned this last time I played the game, but like, I find some of those frames to be somewhat fucking disturbing. It's just like Chrono flesh, like melted Chrono flesh. Can't beat him. Lavos. Chrono, there's nothing I could do. We must plan our escape. The palace crumbles. The last of my pendant's power will send you to safety. I know you can't forgive her, but please don't hate Mother or Kingdom. I'm so sorry. Now, off you go. That is like insanely altruistic or what's Christ-like that she would even say something like that. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there's like the problem is that her mother is actually being controlled by Lavos at this point. Like the energy that Lavos has been giving has corrupted the queen's mind, so that's not even fucking her anymore. I love the detail of how it actually lifts up Zeal a little bit. There's some pieces of city in there. Tidal wave. Again, for the Super Nintendo, this shit was amazing. Still is, yeah. Hold it, Chrono. Chrono. Oh, Chrono. 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 You're awake. You were delirious. Chrono, what hast thou done with Chrono? We found no one else. First Cyrus, and now Chrono. I just feel bad for Frog. Like that one line it just kills me. Where are we? Is this the Earthbound village? This island was the only refuge left after the Ocean Palace disaster. 'Tis a pity. Melchior. Where's Melchior? When the disaster struck, an eerie black portal materialized. Melchior tried to save Janus, but he was also dragged in. A black portal? A gate! That maiden, Shala, whither hath she gone? I don't know. No one's seen her since. Epoch, what happened to it? Your ship is quite sturdy and safe. It's almost as if it followed you here. Oh, this must be yours. This is the pendant Chrono kept. It was at your side like a guardian. Chrono. Take all the time you need to rest. I will be in the commons. Someone said this scene hits differently when Marl is here. What, yeah. I kind of want to, like, see the dialogue, actually. Can anyone link me to Marl's dialogue? But yeah, here's Chrono, like, disintegrating. The scene that you linked, chat member, is a little lower quality. I know there's like better versions of those scenes. Maybe one of your VODs. I mean, there's also like like Chrono Trigger scripts. But yeah, I'm sure Marl doesn't take it well. Few enlightened ones did survive, but no distinctions remain between the enlightened and the earthbound anymore. Moonstone left in the sunlit spot for millennia becomes a sunstone. The Sun Keep of Zeal had such a stone. Very old stones are required to harvest useful amounts of power. Bye. Can you stop trying to link me to an unrelated thing, chat member? I get it's funny, but... Come back with him, or check back with him, because his wares vary from time to time. It is related, but maybe not the second. I don't know, after that scene and Chrono getting fucking pulverized and disintegrated. Are you going to show the animated scene with Lavos? Yeah, I was hoping to find a slightly better version of it, though, because it's a little... Does this new move yet? No, right? The new moves randomly, it's a pain. Or is it after some events? I don't remember. It could do it immediately. It could take 100 times. Oh my god. Well, I have the cutscene up. I could show that. I want to show you the Toei animation version. Here's an upscale. Let's see. Yep, there's a remaster here. Yep, that'll work. Is that how you say it? Is it Toei? 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 Oh. You have to wait a few seconds for him to move if you keep checking. Alright. Sorry everybody, but this is kind of what happens. I was convinced that this happened later in the game, but if you're saying this happens randomly, I can check a couple more times. Alright, I'll try one more time. Oh. I was just about to give up. It's a magic tab. It's nothing like tremendously amazing, but it's nice. I mean, they're helpful. Let's see if I can show you this scene. How did they even fucking remaster this? Upscaled and retouched and color graded. Ayla going ape shit. Yeah, seriously. So here's the cutscene from the PlayStation version. It's from a channel called David Max Steinbach. Was that a splort noise? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Come on, I have that on my soundboard. Wait a minute. Come on. I like how Magus... Yeah. Well, we get more backstory soon, but... Yeah. Just blast it apart. I kind of feel like the Super Nintendo version's a little bit more effective even. It's cool. It's a good animation. I really like it, but I don't know. There's something about the way the original played out that works better for me. It's nice that there's options that you can watch that if you want. It's cool that it exists. How can I survive in this land without my magic? You don't need magic to survive. Besides, you're not alone. You're absolutely right. We're alive, and there's always hope. Gotta seize the day. We grew too dependent on a dangerous force. Everything and everyone sank to the bottom. The sea of clouds has parted, and the blizzard is finally abated. Could the long winter finally be over? Must have cried himself to sleep. Let him be. All rested up. Bow and pay homage to our new liege, King Dalton. This bitch. You there, what's wrong? You're lucky to be alive. The old crone and the pesky gurus are gone. I now rename Zeal the Kingdom of Dalton. You're alive? Ah, that vehicle outside must be yours. It's just like the one Balthazar was building. I've decided that you don't deserve such a splendid toy. Henceforth, it shall be my personal chariot. Come again, sir? You'll have to come with me. You might start a rebellion or something. And now, as a token of my esteem for you, take this! What? Ha. How's this? Why did they, like, turn around? Enjoy a little taste of my true power. Huh? Where this? Our equipment's gone. All stuff gone? Confound it, the money too! Ayla, fight. Get all weapons back. Destroy Badman. Vinny, I think it's a mistranslation that Dalton was trying to distract them to look that way to land the blow. Oh, that might, yeah, that kind of makes some sense. Serves them right. Without weapons, they're powerless. We're going up! Sky! Sky! This sky! The blackbird? Big dactyl. Yeah, this is cool. This is another very cool sequence. Breeze, come in here. And you can vent. I don't know, was it Among Us, was it around last time I played this game? I don't think it was it? If it was early 2020, was Among Us even around? Was it like brand new, or did it even come out yet? Sorry, wrong button. So that means I could do this. If it was around, it wasn't a meme yet. Oh, it didn't gain traction, right? Okay, I forgot it came out many years before, a couple of years before it got really stupidly famous. It is late, and I don't know if I'm going to do this sequence tonight. I think I might leave it here. What shall we do, Frog? Think of a plan. It takes a while. How much is left of the game? 7 hours-ish. I mean, it's definitely getting to the point where, you know, we're reaching a point, let's say, where you can not do some side quests. But the side quests are so good, and the game really opens up, that of course I'm going to do them, because they're also good character development moments. But yeah, if you wanted to, you could just beat the game pretty quickly from here on. But I wanted to see what Marl said about Chrono. Let's see. Chrono Trigger script. Ocean Palace. I wonder if there is some... Usually Chrono Compendium probably has all the dialogue. But yeah, I don't think that's... There's so much of it. But yeah, it does exist. So basically, yeah, you can kind of see, like, I'm reading through a little bit of it now, and there's just so many different configurations. Can you move Chrono? Please help Shala. Chrono, where's Chrono? No. So everyone screams, where's Chrono, basically. So it wasn't a dream. If Marl is with, the scene is different. Chrono. Marl cry, make Chrono sad, is what Ayla would say. Robo's like, Marl, please calm down. This isn't like you at all. Marl, if Epoch is okay, my gut tells me Chrono is too. Marl, thou hast lost thy friend before thine eyes. No words can comfort thee. Then she'll be like, my pendant, the one Chrono held for me. Young lady, I found it on your shoulder, almost as if it were guarding you. So it's, you know, there's a little different scene there. It's not like a crazily different scene, but it just, there's an interaction with the other party member. There's, the pendant has a different thing, you know, so it's kind of a little sadder. And, yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah, she's not happy about it. Well, let's stop here. And we will continue this maybe soon. I don't know when soon is. I do know Thursday I have a charity thing we're doing on the stream. Me, Gear, Zot, and Hootie stop by around 8 p.m. Eastern. And you will see some multiplayer shenanigans for the American Heart Association. And I hope you stop by for it. And we will also continue our Zet. Will you actually finish this before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out? It's possible. I'm going to try for it. If I get busy next week, then no. And even so, it's fine. I'll finish it eventually. I mean, I'll be doing RimWorld quite a bit. You know, and then Spalton Side Order comes out. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to be playing. And, you know, when Final Fantasy comes out, it's not just like I'm going to be playing only that, because I know that's going to bore people. And also, I'd rather have other games to back and forth between. But anyway, that's it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This might have been... This part of Chrono Trigger is maybe my favorite. But I guess it depends. Like, for me, it's Tirano, Magus's Palace... Magus's Castle all the way through the Blackbird is just an insane run of set pieces and story. And the pacing is so quick. It's just, sometimes it takes a little while to go through and fight the enemies, but it's really, really well done. Continually interesting, crazy fucking events, and then the game kind of knows when it's time to bring things down. So, yeah, it's great. It's just one of my favorite sequences in video games, and it's one of the reasons I replay this game so much, is to experience basically everything you've seen the past couple streams, and even a little bit further from here on out. So I guess that's it. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Really, really happy that people are here for this and experiencing this game for the first time in some cases. And I'm glad I could be your host through the game. And I hope that, maybe it inspires you to check out the game or other such games that are similar. And, yeah. Vinny, earlier you said you survived another day on this earth to watch another Chrono Trigger stream, and it honestly resonated with me. That's been a kind of a theme, weirdly, is that things, life does carry on. I mean, even after the destruction of Zeal, to be fucking cornball about it, the enlightened ones are like, you know what? I'm happy to be here. We can do this together. And the truth is, that's kind of what it's all about. Silly as that may seem, simple, as basic as it may seem. And I am happy to be here. And I'm happy that you're here to watch this. And those that aren't are remembered. But we get to watch stupid video games and good video games. And that's kind of cool. So happy to do what I do, and glad I get to do it. And I'm very appreciative that I can continue to do it. I'm glad that that has become my future, to keep up with the Chrono Trigger theme. All right, let's stop the tinnitus noises, and I'm going to get going. Good night, everybody. Take care. See you soon. I may be streaming tomorrow night, which means I will be live, if so, Monday to Thursday, basically. We'll see how I feel. We'll see if I can, and if I can, I can. Got a lot of good stuff I'm streaming, so I don't mind. Take off for the weekend. All right, not Sunday, as you know. All right, goodbye.